Got this one.
Cohh talking crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Zero ideas.
Please, be careful.
Okay. So... I don't have any stones to put in here. But I need a bunch more of these things. And I can't pull these out? I wonder if it was a mistake to do these early.
Here we go.
Oh. But we still need stones to keep them going down these areas. So wait, what's
Doubt
this way?
is the heart's greatest challenge.
Oh. Okay. Good talk.
I can handle it.
Maybe we can get more this way. Oh, wow. Okay. Well. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Can't make the demons wait.
Wait, what? What are you doing? Dim light behind you is unable to penetrate the darkness. The inky blackness devours the light, as if defending itself from any attempts to reveal its secrets. You take a step forward and the darkness devours you too. What? It closes in all around you and you find yourself floating in empty space. Turning into emptiness, know yourself. These crusades have a purpose. Will they change anything? What will your victory achieve? Another riddle. Fascinating. I predict the most obvious answers will not provide satisfactory to our mysterious interlocutor? We are in the enigma. We should consider this abyssal realm's perspective on the confrontation between the demons and the crusaders. The enigma is not related to the world wound in any way. And the same is true of many other worlds and planes. A conflict between Galarian and two demon lords, though it may seem important to those involved, looks small and insignificant from the perspective of the universe. Nothing will change. Why would the multiverse care about the Crusades? Do the stars even know of Galarian's existence? A grain of sand is limited by its surroundings. All it can see are the other grains of sand. When it is removed from those surroundings, when it discovers the emptiness of the void, the grain of sand gains perspective. None of this matters. The universe does not care about such things. Walk through the emptiness and know yourself. Who will be by your side when you die? No one. The grain of sand is accustomed to living among other grains of sand. Over the course of its short life, it has started to believe that it is how it always was and how it always should be. It forgets that at the beginning it was nothing, and to nothing it will return. You can share your life with others, but your death belongs to you and you alone. Grain of sand is nothing, nowhere and never within the void. Your path has no beginning or end. What is the purpose of your existence? I have no purpose. Grain of sand believes that it has solved the riddle. The grain of sand wants to say the right things instead of speaking the truth. What should be I don't know? I should have said I don't know. Yeah. Ah, damn. We get marked. We got marked. Shit. Enigma rejection. Excuse me. I am so sorry. That was rude to sneeze into the mic like that. I apologize. Okay. There's an achievement for answering all the questions wrong. Is that really it? That's what I need to do. Clearly, I'm allergic to whiskey. Clearly I am. There's no shame in admitting ignorance. There's no pain in realizing that you are nothing. It is enough to know the limit of your abilities. Not every riddle needs to be solved. Some must simply be accepted. Cool. Aha! I like it.
Let's see what we can do.
First try, Abby Sammy. The Forbidden Chamber? Oh, super. Forbidden Chamber. Okay.
I'm rather proud of this one.
There's no inscription beneath the symbol on the wall, but you recognize it anyway. This is the sign of Ereshkigal, the Faceless Sphinx. Oh my. That's a big spoder.
I got this.
What a
Oh, well.
Here we go.
I refuse to accept their statement.
Oh god, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Wait, what is this? Oh. Okay. Will you play more encryption? I probably will eventually, but we're gonna do more in October stuff tomorrow. Honestly, okay, a little bit of real talk here. I was really digging encryption. And then it switched over to the pixel weird art stuff. And I'm not feeling it quite as much. I know that there apparently is a lot more to do and stuff, but like it feels like it was two different games, and I feel like I was more interested in the first game. Like I felt like I was learning it, I understood it, like it was cool, I was making progress, and then it was like, oh, and here's the second game, and it's just kind of like, I mean encryption. Yeah, not inscription, encryption. But yeah, I like what it did, but I kind of wish that it had built on the first game instead of like changing the game. So I mean, tomorrow we're gonna do. What are we doing tomorrow? We're doing murder or something. We're gonna do Murder House tomorrow, and There's another game called Poppy's Playtime. I think we're going to do those tomorrow. Yeah, and then maybe return to Encryption if we still have time. But we're going to do Poppy's Playtime tomorrow and Murder House in October. And go from there. So, yeah, let me install Poppy's Playtime right now. Oop. Yeah, Dan's Gaming, who is somebody who was like one of the influencing people on me even starting on this platform on Twitch. He actually said that Murder House is one of the best horror games he's played. So I am very excited to play that tomorrow. That is a caster that I have a lot of that has a lot of weight when he says something like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying it. Oh, we got to go back here. What's going on? Is it because something's downloading? Do that later. Yeah. So yeah, looking forward to trying that tomorrow.
Here comes trouble. Be gone, fiend!
Narcosis or riot? Narcosis? What was narcosis? I'll probably do that sometime. Double check. Tonight we are drinking Bushmills. All right, here's another one. Awesome. All that. Did I ever play Shadowbane?
Beautiful.
My dude, I actually ran... I was the siege leader in Shadowbane in a guild called the Black Watch. And we actually owned the server we played on. Them were the glory days. And funny enough, a little bit of Cohh lore for you here. Not only was I the siege leader in the Black Watch, but my wife was the recruitment officer for the Black Watch. She was amazing. She actually answered like anywhere between 40 and 100 emails a day of people wanting to join. And like everyone would submit an application and she would go through all of them and like process them. And she would like group with them and figure out like what kind of people they are and then invite them to the guild. It was really cool. So yeah. It was a lot of fun. I miss Shadowbane. What is the Black Watch? It was just a guild.
Let's see what we can do.
It was a guild that was the server owning guild on Dread server. Yeah. Weird timing. What's up? It's Plex from the Black Watch. I'm sorry, what? Really? Holy shit, man. I haven't talked to you in like 15 years. Well, cheers to you, Plex. Pink, nice to see you, man. How are you? I hope you've been well, man. Yeah, dude, me and Plex used to do all sorts of stuff. Oh my lord, man. We did shit pretty much every day for a long time. You too, bro. I see you're doing well. Yeah, I think things are going okay. Things are going okay, Plex. They're okay. How have you been, man? How have you been? Casual 15 years, I know, right? Oh man. Yeah, too bad about Crowfall. I was kind of hoping Crowfall was made by this guy named J. Todd Coleman, who was actually the mastermind behind Shadowbane. And I was really hoping that oh, thank you, Zarkani. I was really hoping that Crowfall would be like another Shadowbane and that I could kind of like really dive into that one. But unfortunately, Crowfall is a bunch of really good ideas, but the tech isn't quite there for it. The tech isn't quite there. Like I had a lot of people play Crowfall and like tell me about their experience, and one of them played for like over 100 hours because they really wanted to find the good stuff in it, and they said that like it's not quite there, which is really unfortunate. Oh, Plex says I played Crowfall a bit. It was disappointing. I came out of retirement for it. Yeah, dude, it You're not the only person to say that. I've definitely been hearing that from many different people, unfortunately. Yeah, I was actually like an investor, an investor in Crowfall. I actually gave like 4+ digits to that when they were on Fig back in the day. And yeah, I really wanted it to be super cool. I also like J. Todd Coleman. He's just a good dude. But I'm hoping, what my hope is that the game is released and that over time, maybe we'll get enough money to keep working on it and make it like really good, and then we can get into it at some point down the road. So, whoa, Mistwalker, I hadn't heard that. They fired all the devs for Crowfall and stopped listening to the community.
Damn you.
I have not heard that. Plex says it needs more time for sure. That's the resounding thing that I heard from people, is that it needs more time. Hey, Zach! There's another friend. How are you, buddy? Zach is actually an IRL friend that I used to know around this area, but, you know, all sorts of stuff. Bushmills is tonight. Yeah, Bushmills is the whiskey tonight. And it's actually really good. My favorite whiskeys so far have been Woodford Reserve, Penryn, I want to say his name, and Bushmills. Wait, hold on. What's this one called? Penderin. This one has been really good. Yeah, Penderin. That one's been really good. But yeah, Penderin, Bushmills has been pretty good, and Woodford Reserve. But yeah, I've got all sorts of stuff. The things we have to try. Hold on. God. We got Jameson Black Barrel. We gotta try this one. This one was interesting. This is Jefferson. This is aged in the ocean, which makes it salty. I don't know how booze is with salty. I mean, I can see why people would like it, but it was a little weird for me. Booze and salt is a little weird. And then we got to try Russell's. We haven't tried this one yet. And we've got to try Old Forester. That's another one. We got to try that one. And yeah, salt and margarita, right? Maybe like, but the thing is it's like this, unlike a salty margarita, the salt is kind of like inside it. Like with a margarita, you get to kind of taste the margarita, and the salt is kind of like a separate thing. But with Jefferson, the salt is so ingrained in it that it's kind of like, it's different. It's different. It's not the margarita salt. It's different. But yeah. Anyway, how you doing tonight, Zach? Good to see you, buddy. Maybe it makes it better with water. Maybe. C.S. Haig. Yeah. Sounds like a bad mix. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just very different. Yeah. I haven't really decided if I like it or not. I tried it one of the nights, and I ended up I think I ended up finishing my Woodford Reserve Double Oak that night after trying it. Oh, this area actually isn't very big. Is it different interesting or different bad? It's not different bad. I mean, I definitely like it. It was good. It was good. I also really like salt, though. I'm a guy that likes salt. So Level Up Larry says, thanks for the gifted sub. Hey, my pleasure, buddy. Thanks for being here tonight. But yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. It's just a little different. I haven't really put my finger on it yet. All right, let's see. Let's do a haste. Are we out of haste? Uh-oh. Oh, we are. Maybe time for a rest. We've been doing a lot of fights in this area. Can you send ice to my home in Chile, please? Sure, Gumpin. On the way. On the way. Tasting the salty whiskey with beer sounds good, says Shitscop. Tasting whiskey with beer? I don't know, man. Maybe? I prefer Russell's Reserve Single Barrel over Reserve 10-year. Yeah? Same? That's good to know. Okay. Well, if I like one, I'll probably like the other more, right? God, these guys are casting the Rift of Ruin like crazy.
Are we in trouble yet?
Ooh. Salty whiskey and beer work surprisingly. This is Hedgie V. Okay. Okay. Lena says, I'm so much more of a rum person. Whiskey just doesn't do it for me. You know what? It's funny you say that. What is it here? Oh, yeah, dude. So this is the Zacapa 23, and as you can see by the barrel, or by the amount that I've drunk here, this was a hit. Yeah, Zacapa 23 was actually, I think Zacapa 23 was actually my first rum, and that one was surprisingly good. Lena says, I suggested that one, and I see why you did. Yeah, I absolutely do. It was really good. I appreciate that. Yeah. When are you gonna order Pappy Van Winkle's Family Reserve? You know what, Freeze? I'm gonna be blunt with you. So Pappy's, Old Pappy's, is a notoriously hard to get whiskey. But funny enough, I have seen in so many places that people only like it because it's rare. I don't know. I like it. A lot of folks think that Pappy's is not great because it's actually good whiskey. It's just because it's rare. Which, you know, I mean, I can understand that to a degree, but honestly, I don't really care if a whiskey is rare or not. I just like it if it's good. I mean, one of my favorite whiskeys so far has been one of the cheapest I've ordered, which is like the Baseline Woodford Reserve. Like it doesn't need to be aged. It doesn't need to, like, I'm all about like the flavor profile and the you know, how it is. What about Japanese whiskey? I have not gotten my hands on Japanese whiskey. Hibiki is one that I've been recommended a ton of times, and I cannot find a place to get me Hibiki. That is one that I'm looking forward to trying at some point. Suntory, I haven't even looked into that yet. But yeah, I'd like to at some point try some Japanese whiskey. I have heard great things about Japanese whiskey. Yamazaki's good too. Yeah. Leo Sky says, I hated whiskey when I was younger, but now I could only drink that. Yeah, dude, I got to admit, as somebody who has been pretty much beer his entire life, I'm definitely enjoying whiskey. Like the flavor profile is so much more varied between the different whiskeys. Like beer, drinking a bunch of different beers, it's all just kind of beer, and like there's beer that you kind of like that works for your body. Which is weird to say, but with whiskey, it seems a lot more refined in terms of its profiles, which is really cool. So I've definitely been digging that over the last few months, kind of learning to experiment with it and stuff. Yeah, and this is coming from a complete whiskey novice, for the record. I pretty much avoided pretty much all hard alcohol for most of my life. I've only been drinking it recently.
Got this one.
Ooh, what is this? Robe of Air. Whenever the wearer casts a spell with electricity, its saving throw DC is increased by 2. Oh, I mean, shocking bolts would be good with that, right? But
Yes?
storm bolts. You should do the worst whiskey for one stream. The worst whiskey? I don't. The only whiskey that I really didn't like.
Beautiful.
It's not because it was a bad whiskey. I just didn't really like it. And that was a whiskey called High something. I got a whiskey called High something, and I tried Highball, something, and I tried a glass of it, and it just wasn't for me. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't for me. Highland Park. Thank you. Highland Park 12. I tried Highland Park and it just wasn't for me. So, funny enough, there were some people that were helping with my water system that day. and they were really cool and they were super good. So I came downstairs and I said, "Hey, do you drink whiskey?" And he goes, "I mean, yeah, I like a whiskey now and then." And I said, "Okay, hold on a second." So I went upstairs and I got the Highland Park and I came down and I said, "I've only had a glass of this, but you'd probably really like this." And he said, "Oh, absolutely." So I gave the Highland Park to the people that were helping me with my water system. Yeah, I just didn't really like it. I didn't really like it. It didn't really have the flavor of the other whiskeys. It had everything else, but it just didn't have like a profile that I really liked. Yeah. Wasn't really for me. But you know what, guys? On that note, I need to get out of here. It's been fun talking whiskey and chilling with you guys tonight, but unfortunately I need to go because I got some stuff I got to do before bed, and this old man needs to get to bed pretty early so I can get up at 8 a.m. ET and play some really freaking scary games for y'all. So anyway, I hope you had a good time this evening. I hope you have an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are around the globe. I appreciate y'all's time. I thank you for stopping by this evening. Tomorrow morning is going to be, I think we're going to start. Let me take a look here before I get too off. I think we're going to start with the murder game tomorrow. And then if we beat that, we'll go ahead and check out the Poppy game, Poppy's Playtime after that. So tomorrow's going to just be scary October games. I hope you're ready for it. But tomorrow's going to just be scary games. So on that note, see you guys later. Have a great rest of your night. And as always, thanks for spending some of your life here.